Hi, this video is on commission, sales tax, and tip. What's crazy is you actually know how to do all these problems. So, good luck. There's really no there's a video. I'm joking. Seriously, you know how to do all these problems. It's just if you don't know what commission means, then you don't know what to do. So this is more of about the vocabulary and then what to do with the vocabulary. So, commission. Commission, a percentage allowed to sales reps. What does that mean? It's just given. You can cross. This is, by the way, definition from a book. Given. That's what allowed means in this case. It's if I'm a used car salesman, and I sell 5 cars, I get a percentage for every car that I sell. And there's formulas for newer cars. I get a bigger percentage. Older cars, I get a lower percentage. Pieces of garbage that really don't run very well, I get no money at all because I'm just trying to get rid of it. But you get a percentage of what you sell. But it's not just like selling. Everyone uses like used car salesman. That's actually not always the case. If you're a lawyer and you sue somebody, you get a percentage of the winnings that you win for the clients. That's what you get. Boxing trainers, a trainer can receive a certain amount of percentage based on the winnings that the boxer gets. So do you want the boxer to win? Heck yeah, because I get 15% of his winnings. So we're going to go with that example for example 1. So there's a lot of different ways commission works. A boxing trainer receives a 15% commission for all of the boxer's winnings. So whenever the boxer wins a fight, I get 15% of it because I'm a great boxing trainer. Not me, the boxer in the story. God, I'm the worst fighter in the world. I'm okay in a mosh pit, but I just can't fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. What can I say? All right. If the boxer wins, so the boxer that you trained, he wins $15 million for 12 fights. So not just in one fight, but over 12 fights, this guy has won $15 million. How much would you, the trainer, receive in money? You would get 15% of it. So all it's saying is, what is 15% of $15 million? That's the question. The boxer got this much. Well, that's 100%. Cool. If I divide this by 10, remember we're not just getting rid of, we're not canceling zeros, we're moving the decimal. Well, 10% is $1,500,000. That's 10%. Cool. And we want 15%, so 10, half of 10 is 5. We want 5% also. So half of 150 is 75, right? And then we add 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's 15. That's 5%. Cool. I add these together, so this is 15%. 0, 0, 0, 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 12. So the boxing trainer would receive $2 million, $2,250,000. Commission, because we want to say commission, because that's what the problem is about. This is a commission problem of $2,250,000. So that's all commission is. It's like, okay, you get a certain percentage of this, 15%. Cool. Fine. What's 15%? What did I win as a boxing trainer? That's it. It's nothing new. There's no new method I'm teaching. It's just, this is how you solve a commission problem. You got to think about it. Example number 3 or 2. Sales tax. Sales tax is a fee paid to the government based on the percentage and price of an item. Cool. So I buy something for 20 bucks. If the government has a 10% sales tax, then I have to pay an extra $2. So I'm paying extra so I can give it to the government because the government takes stuff. Yay. Go live in Oregon if you don't like sales tax. There's no sales tax. There's no point in giving a sales tax question in Oregon, I guess. So if you don't want to answer this question, move to Oregon. But you live in California, where we have a 9% sales tax for most things. In fact, come on, I know I keep my receipts in my pocket. Oh, I've got a receipt in my pocket. Let's check this out. Nope, that's only got tip on it. I went and had sushi a few nights ago, and I held on to this just for you guys. This place is actually pretty good. So if you're in Oakland, it's pretty good. So I bought these things. The sales tax was 8.75%. 8.75% of this is $37.36. And then also you have to figure out, then also after sales tax, then you got to figure out how much do you owe the waitress for tip. So you pay sales tax and tip when you go to a nice restaurant. So bam, right there, sales tax. Are you looking at your receipts when you buy that pack of gum for $1 and they make you give them $1.10? You're like, it's only $1. That ain't cool. Sales tax. And that's my phone going off. Sorry about that cell phone issue. All right, example number 2. So let's say that you're buying a new car at a dealership. Car costs $15,000. Say you're getting some nice little cheap brand new car made in Tokyo because they're cheap at a dealership. So if sales tax in Walnut Creek, so by the way, sales tax changes city to city. Some city, like depending on the county, the city, the state, all those 3 things affect how much your sales tax is. And also sometimes there's a sales tax for food that's heated, but then you'd pay a different sales tax for something that's not heated. So all sorts of things. So if in Walnut Creek it's 9%, how much would a person pay after tax? After tax is the price of $15,000 and the extra 9%. So it's both of those put together. Cool. Well, here we go. I know $15,000 is 100%. Right? I can do my decimal trick and I can figure out what 10% is. And by the way, there's a bunch of different ways of doing this. So that's 1,500. Right? Well, I want 9%. So I'm going to break this down to a 1. So it's $150. And if you remember, in class, I probably showed this. I can take 10% and 1%. I can times 1% by 9 and get that. Or I can just subtract 10% and 1% and get 9%. Can I? 10 minus 1 is 9. 0 minus 0 is 0. Borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. 3, 1. So I'm already paying $15,000, right? Because that's my normal price, plus this. So really, in the end, I'm going to be paying 109% of the original price. So I can just add the original to the new price, or to the tax. So it's 0, 5, 3, 6. So really, you walk in to buy a $15,000 car, and now you have to pay $16,000 because you basically have to pay an extra $1,000. So that's sales tax. Yay! So the car would cost $16,350 after tax is included. So that would be my complete sentence. The car would cost 16, by the way, that's a 6. $16,350 after the tax is included. Okay, so that's sales tax. Our third and final is a tip, which I mentioned kind of earlier. So when you go and buy something at a restaurant, you're not only paying sales tax at Denny's or a sushi place, you also have to pay a tip because, well, sometimes the person's really nice and you're like, oh man, they refilled my Dr. Pepper like 15 times. Because I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. I'm a big guy. So I'm like, thanks. Here's like an extra tip. And then sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, all right, seriously? Like, the lady brought us to our table and like, I don't even have a menu, man. I don't even have a menu. Even though I know I'm going to like order just like fries and a salad at Denny's at like 2 in the morning because that's what I order that late. But seriously, I don't even have a menu to look and like think that maybe I want the sampler. I want my menu. Yeah. I want my no menu. Okay. Menu like so sometimes if it's really good service, you'll give a bigger tip, and sometimes you'll give a smaller tip if the service really sucks, and sometimes you don't leave a tip at all. But that's very rude. Like that means they were the worst in the world. That's the worst. Don't like it's really bad if you do that. So our third example, I know I didn't put that right there, is if your group is larger than 10 people at Denny's, the staff adds a 20% tip to your bill automatically. You don't even get a choice. If you go after a certain time, like at certain restaurants, or if you go on a Friday night, if there's more than 5 people or 6 people, they're going to have to split your bill. They're going to have to do this and this. They just flat out say, listen, it's a 20% extra tip. Some people go, I'm not going here. And some people are like, okay, that makes sense. That's cool. Hopefully they're on it. Sometimes they're not. But if you agree to order food at their place, guess what? You have to pay a 20% extra tip. That's the agreement. They tell you they legally have to tell you that. Or it's posted on a little sign. It's like, yay, big. So hopefully it's bigger. So at Denny's, they're going to add a 20% tip to your bill. If a large group orders $300 worth of food, which totally happens. I've been there where like I've walked up with the bill and like, so here's like $400 for like dinner. Thanks a lot. We made a lot of noise. It was 3 in the morning. I got Denny's. Like I've done like for $400 in cash. I'm like, I could just leave right now and I'd be shot in the parking lot because my friends would kill me. Don't do that. It's not cool. So $300 worth of food. How much did they have to leave for tips? So they ordered $300 worth of food. Well, we have to pay 20% extra. So this is a percent of change of increase because we're paying more. Sales tax is a percent of increase. It's more too. It's the same. You do the same thing. I'll do this one for table. I know 100% is $300. Got money on top, percent on the bottom. Okay. I'm adding 20%, so it's 120% because I'm adding 20%. What is my... So what's the bill? We'll put B for bill. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Never mind. So here's my equation. $300 divided by 100. 300 divided by 100 is 3. I'm just going to put that. I'm going to times both sides by 20. And the BL equals 360. So I'm going to leave $360. Whoops. I just messed up, didn't I? This is the total price that I have to leave. What did I ask? How much did they leave for tip alone? Just for tip. Not after the tip, but just for tip. Oops. So I should have just left this at 20. Left that as a 1, multiplied by 20, and I should have gotten 60. Or you can find out what you completely have to owe, and I can take 360 minus 300. I can go, okay, I left $60 for tip. So I should have just used 20. So I did it wrong, but then again, I'm still able to answer it, but be careful about that. Make sure you're reading the problem. Because if I say I just want the tip, but if I say I want to know the full price with tip included, that's this. If it's just tip, it's 60. So the tip would come out to be $60. That would be the answer. So that's commission, sales tax, and tip. Sales tax and tip, those two, sales tax and tip, those are percent of change because we're increasing what we have to leave. like it's going up by a certain percent. So those are more examples of percent of change. Commission is just finding the percent of something. It's nothing new. I didn't show anything new here. Like, only thing I did was vocabulary. So hopefully you're getting more of an understanding of it, and I'll see you next time.